I was there last year, December. And it was very beautiful. Let me tell you how beautiful. Let me tell you how Antigua nice. Let me tell you how Antigua nice. Or give you an idea of the personality of the people in Antigua. Yeah? You will be in traffic, like morning traffic or evening traffic. And when we say traffic, I mean traffic. Back-to-back car. And you don't hear one car on a blow. Nobody now blow nobody. Tell me that the place I have to come, so. And me push out my head through the window. When me that Barbie, I say, well, on. And when you look, me say, no one. Nobody is blowing any horn. Nobody now blow no horn. So you're going to say, all right, so them not blow horn. It means that the people, them temperament, they're not easily angered. They're not easily angered. They're not angry like a we. When you hear, yo, come out I road the dog, blood. Come out I blood. Yo, me feel like, yo, dog, pick. We are an angry set of people. And we're angry because of many reasons. The sun hot, people not have no money. I'm gonna try and make it. I'm under pressure. Pitney want food. The house not have enough. Rent due, light due. The government have freaked them over. And it's a whole lot of things. Something else came out today. Let me say me find it. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. Oh, see there. Thank you, Jesus. See, I wonder if them show me it, not this one. All right. You see this that you're looking at? This is a chart showing the things that comes out of the airplane. Want to talk about chemtrails? See there. Aluminum, yeah? Strontium, lithium, barium or barium. Smart dust. You see the one about smart dust? Everybody me want you to go look up what is smart dust. Smart dust. See there? These are the things when them releasing at the air. Remember what you mean I do one video upon it and I say I don't know how the thing actually affects us, but it is poison. See there? See there? When I look, I want to look. Take a screenshot if you know if you take a screenshot and go read up to find out if I bullshit Marvin I tell you no. Lithium, smart dust. See there? Barium, aluminum, strontium. And it create, look, I want you to look to the far, I want you to look over the side there, over the far right. Look what you see. See there? Anxiety and anger. You see that big old word the name anger? The angry emoji face in the far corner. See there? Anger. So, you gotta ask yourself, all right, Marvin, so what you trying to say? It's toxic to the brain and the nervous system. Yeah. When me did come out, and me telling you, say, yo, what's on the left? Chronic fatigue. Nausea, chronic fatigue. So you know why some of my people them so tired? Tired down. Eh? You see them plane that will fly above on your head? You see the next time you see what in the sky? Everybody should march to Garden House and demand that the government of Jamaica be removed. The entire administration. Now look how the people them clever. Not for one never know this. One never know this. One never know. It's apparently to detect environmental changes. You think so? Weather modification allegedly. That's alleged. That's just one. That's just one of the things. And not just the weather it a manipulate. It's not just the weather. These friggin' chemicals are entering our system through the air we breathe. They're chemicals. We ingest them or inhale them. It'll go in a way and cause us, see there, to what? To have anxiety and angry. We're always friggin' angry. We're always, Jamaicans, we are among one of the angriest set of people. We are angry, even me sometimes, angry. So me now put myself out of it. Even me just glad so me angry for the right things. So for those of you who don't know, I just made a post about this, that the ex-director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, this is not no little poor person. The man is saying that the United Nations is responsible for that, and that it is murder. He said it is murder, it is genocide. This is not my findings, you know. See there, these are the chemicals that these people release out of the aeroplane. Select international farmers. I don't know if those emojis, I don't know if you're crying or you're laughing. I hope to God it's not you're laughing, because there's nothing to laugh about. If I cry, yeah, cry. Then, because sometimes we miss up the emoji them. Please. Right? Oh, I don't laugh, I laugh. Make sure, because me will block you. Because there's nothing funny about this. The United Nations is one of the most evil organizations that has ever been set up, especially over third world countries. And you hear me say? The United Nations is one of the worst organized. United Nations, World Health Organization, WEF, that are the World Economic Forum people, them, those initial, you see, any of them develop something there, they do not care about the average man. They don't give a shit about us. They don't care. They don't care. The people, when you look, never come out that way again. See it there. See it there. The plane them released. You see them chemicals that will come out of the sky. Dangerous. See it there. Aluminum, strontium, lithium, barium. And the one, you see the one on the bottom when you smart dust? Eh? When you smart dust, the smart dust, you know, are some very tiny electronic part. I mean, I don't even know if we call it. But whatever it is, those are the ones that pretty much is attached to the computer stuff. So them can track where stuff are and the weather and whatever it is doing to people. Like nanites, yes. They're very nanoparticle, they're very tiny. Yeah, man. You can't be not doing the research for this money. Smart dust. The smart dust. I eat like their eyes. It's like their eyes from the plane in the atmosphere. It's like their eyes. Yeah, man. So it makes you wonder. And I need to do some deep research. Smart dust. Yeah, man. See there. See there. Yeah, man. Smart dust. The one at the very bottom in the black writing. SMARTDUST. Smart dust. Smart dust. And what it does to people like us, what it do to people like we, it makes us angry, gives us anxiety. It allows us to feel nauseated and chronic fatigue. And you have two more. You have two more to the far right. I just become my screenshot. My screenshot it. I'm gonna say this to you. Let me take coffee. Come here, like how I look on the background thing. Good. Let me say this to you. You're in a country. Somebody say, are every plane do that? No. No. There are special planes that carry these gases in the belly of the plane. Them have the pipes and everything set up, and they just fly across countries that allows them to do it and release it in the atmosphere upon we. Our governments don't protect us. It is banned in several states in America. Banned. And now the FBI director, just yesterday, and a long time, yesterday man come out today. Yesterday. But Marvin, this a man here, me, I tell you no long time. Me come out and me tell you no. Long time, came to, from last year, early last year. Microscopic wireless sensors. Thank you, Janet. Let me post this. Let me pin this. This is what you get from the smart dust. See there, people, I just pinned it. It's banned in Florida. Why would they ban it in America, in certain parts of America? But yet still, it's allowed to fly over full country and released in our atmosphere. Microscopic, right? That's what we're telling you. So tiny that you cannot see it with the naked eye. Microscopic wireless sensors. Microscopic wireless sensors. So again, it is like the eyes. It's the eyes in the atmosphere that is released to track what they're doing. And these things, whether you like it or not, through the atmosphere, we ingest these things. Yeah, man. God no. Jesse. Microscopic. The smart dust picks up information. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And you tell some people and them and things are bullshit. Yeah, chat. Nothing more no smart dust. No smart dust. They renamed it to get around the ban. Yeah? Smart dust. You hear what name? Smart dust. Smart dust. People, what you see one time when I will not be on planet Earth for the rest of my life. When I come with information, I don't have time to bullshit people. You see, me come with some information to educate everybody, not just you, the adult, but also your children, so that their children can tell their children. When you hear what I say, you don't have to understand that this is why we're here, to pass credible, and valuable information that can chart our way forward in making us better people, that if we happen to get into government, we can protect our people. We're not dumb to what is out there. As a matter of fact, I am going to put out a flipping petition simply for that, asking Jamaicans to vote on the fact that no more planes should fly in our atmosphere and release these harmful, toxic, poisonous, genocidal chemicals. It literally gives all kinds of diseases to lung disease because you're inhaling these harmful chemicals. It got to your lungs. It kill way off. I'm gonna wonder why some of we so tired and lethargic, because while you're busy on friggin' TikTok and the party and dance, the flipping chemicals that were released are trickling down on your backside. Chilling. Does that trickle down pound we? We must protect our airspace. We must protect our friggin' country. That is why you had a plane, a big old rotted old plane, come in a few airspace and conduct in a Clarendon waters. And when the police them go down there, not even seat, not even plane friggin' seat, not even the seat, them not finding there. And nobody got fired. I don't hear nobody talking about the rotted plane. The plane still in the water. The plane is still in the water in Jamaica. It's still down there. Yeah, man, true. Now, ask yourself this question. How is it that an unidentified aircraft entered our airspace and we have people that works in air control? Yeah? We have people who work in air control. What if it was a plane from a suicide, a country where say, let's get rid of Jamaicans, and it was filled with bombs? What if that was the case? You know what would have happened to the entire parish of Clarendon? What if it was enough to take out an entire parish? Do you know what would have happened to the entire parish of Clarendon or wherever those who are behind it would have happened. And some of you are going to come and say, no, sir, that not happen. No, let me something. No, that. Well, let me tell you something. We have a set of government now. Oh, wow. Oh, let me pin this. I like smart people. Thank you, Ella. Are filled with viruses. Are filled with viruses. As a matter of fact, who knows? We don't even know if that was the case. We don't even know because, hypothetically speaking, we don't know. We are speaking hypothetically, but we could very much be onto something. Yeah? Them say drugs. Company it. Not them say, possibly. Let me tell you something. You see, Jamaica, I where me born and grow. You see, when time hears and look at dirty Jamaican and chat off them, they can't chat. They can chat because I them come from too. And we have to live with the drunk of them. But you see me, I don't really care about what them want to say. My job, two sets of people. Those who are fighting for good and evil. Good and evil. The other sets are busy fighting over color. Over friggin' color. Some are fighting for good and evil. Some are fighting over who are green and who are orange. Who need to be in there, green or orange. For me a fight to my country. I don't give a shit about color. Me don't give a shit about color. And oh, you know what, but sister, you vote. Sister, you vote for PNP. Yes. I know one time, 2 times I vote for them. Two. I voted for PJ Patterson. I think it was in 97. 97? No, it wasn't 97. No, the one after 2000, after I left high school. The last one where we enter. I voted. Yeah, man. And then the second one was last year. I voted again. Yeah? But let me tell you this. Because our country never really gave us choices, you know. They didn't give us choices. They gave us green or orange. And they ignore. Let me tell you how badly they ignore the other third political parties, including the news media. You notice what all this is happening with the robbery of the country money and all kind of stuff. Have you ever heard the news? Have you ever heard the news, TVG and CVM, trying to find out from Joseph Patterson? Joseph Patterson from UIC, although I don't like him, but Joseph Patterson from UIC, his thoughts on what's happening, to hear from a third political party. I mean, we had I think it's MPP or JPP, who was a part of the last election, who had a representative in almost the entire constituencies, had a representative. We might not have liked the leader, but for him to have gotten a representative in the 63 constituencies, how can the media not go to the leader and ask him, what are your thoughts? What would you have done better? What would you have done better? Let us hear from a third political group every friggin' day. Every day. JLP, PNP, JLP, PNP. Andrew Ernest, my golden. Andrew, my golden. Oh, the PNP said this, the JLP. So what about the other people in the country that have an opinion? Independent people. No, it's all right. So I understand that to actually bring this conversation up is like kicking against the prick. It's like kicking against the prick. So a man like me was smarter than 99.99% at them they drunk already. I already know what to do. And that's exactly what I am doing. So for the record, I can tell you this. Yeah, I say one JPP. Big up yourself, Naldo. I'm going to say this for the record. You see, all of you reporters who are currently working, all of you who are work for the government, when the government goes down, you are going down with the government, you know. Don't bother think that you're now going to come and think that you have a job. Your news stations will no longer be operating. Yeah, man, we're going to have different people who are unbiased. Yeah, true. So you see all them TVG and CVM where everybody love and feel, oh, these are traditional news systems. Oh, dare you try to shut down these media houses. They're going to be shut down. Yeah, because they're too politically aligned. The affiliation from politics owner, it's too much. Yeah, and we're enough. So we're going to have news stations that educates our people, not politicize everything. Educates the people. Them. So when a man turn on TV in Jamaica, a straight education and knowledge and black power, black friggin' power, how to advance our race, how to protect our people. Now, a lot of you don't know this, you know, but let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. If there's ever a time that Jamaica needs to have the entire population be armed, the entire, you know, I make your own party, Marvin. I do have my own political movement. I do have an independent political movement. And we will step out when the time is right. As I've already said before, I've broken two things to you. Number one, our constitution is already drafted. It's ready. I've already told you who I am already aligned with. 876LB. 876LB on TikTok. You go look for him. Everybody knows it's not a secret. So I'm going to come here with secret movement. I simply told you, the name of our country will be changed. The name of our country will be J-A-M-A-M-A-Y-K-A. J-A-M-A-Y-K-A. Jamaica. And some of you got that. So why you have it? I have to be like a patois, because it is. And we have to do it. And that constitution protects all of us. Every last one of us are protected in that constitution. Every last one of us are protected in that constitution. So any election that is going to be called, be it next year, which I think it's going to be about next year. No, it's not J-A-I. It's J-A-M-A-Y-K-A. There's no I in there. J-A, Ja, M-A-Y, May, and K-A. Jamaica. You see, this information that I'm giving to you, certain people might find it funny. You know who don't find it funny at all? You know who don't find it funny? The government of Jamaica. They don't find it funny. They don't find it funny. You see, all of you who think that the government of Jamaica thinks I am not important and I am not effective, you're mad. You're mistaken. You see, all of you who think that the government of Jamaica is not concerned about Marvin, Lord God, no one in their right minds would think that. You'd be surprised to know. You'd be surprised to know. They are watching me more than anything. As a matter of fact, they're watching me more than their favorite news channel. I promise you that. I promise you that. The petition that we did the last time, for those of you who don't know and been asking, I'm going to repeat it again. The last petition that we did, when people that say the petition can't do nothing and the petition is this and that, bullshit. So the first group that reached out to us was a human rights group that is directly attached to the United States Congress. They reached out to us 48 hours after the close of the petition. The petition was up for 40 days. On the 42nd day, they reached out to us and assured us that they have seen the petition and they will be looking at it. They will be looking into it. So for the persons who thought, no, sir, petition of food or such thing, petition can't get out Prime Minister. Okay. Okay. We'll see. So now we're going to do 2 petitions. All right, the first one will be released this week as soon as it is ready, because I looked at the draft yesterday. I looked at the draft yesterday. Someone there saw a laugh. Yeah, laugh. The draft for the next one, pin your office number, Marvin. I think maybe one of my moderators are here. And one of my moderators here can do that. Please. Thank you. Yeah, man, September 7th, I know it's coming. I will be supporting No Movement. I must say from now. Usually I don't, but no, I'm not gonna say that. No, it's too soon. It's too soon for that. That's too much information. I can't give out that information. Sorry. Thank you, Working Class Infinity. That's the office number. You need an intelligence team. What? I need an intelligence team. So you really think I'm gonna have an intelligence team? So what that? So who you think put together a contract? Eh? So who you think put together a contract? Eh? Come on, man. You think that Duns could have put together not the contract, the Constitution? You think that Duns really put together the Constitution? No, man. No, man. And I mean, we're not saying that we know everything, because we don't. But as far as we're concerned, we're being guided the right way. And nothing is wrong with having more intelligence be added to what we have. You need a covert intelligence team. So who tell us that they're not covert? Because if me never tell you about what we are doing, you wouldn't know. If me never tell you, you don't know. That is more than covert. What we release to the public is what we want the public to know. You understand? What we release to the public is what we want the public to know. And you see, with what we're doing, we cannot readily trust anybody. With what we're doing, we cannot and we will not trust anybody. We have to get a divine word that this individual is God sent. And to be honest with you, based on the persons who have joined our movement, we are even more convinced every time that the ancestors have aligned those persons with us. So in terms of how we've been choosing people, we're not calling nobody with no resume. Screw you and your resume. We have seen a lot of resumes and what they have done to the country. We don't want nobody in a resume. Your resume is simple. You're willing to die for Jamaica. You're willing to die for the rights of our people by whatever means. You're willing to protect life and liberty of the Jamaican people. That has to be the priority thing on your website, on your what you call it? No, not just a website. Lord God, me just say something to call it now. Your resume. On your resume. We don't just pick people like that. We don't. I will scroll through TikTok and oftentimes I see someone who make a post and my spirit instantly aligns with them. And you ask those people, when them check them DM, once you check your DM and you see me in your DM, and me tell us say, yo, link up. It means that the spirit in me have chosen you because I would have seen myself in you. Yeah, man, God know. And I have sent that to a few people. Just a few. Just a few. Just a few. Because people, just like what the Bible said, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and then glorify God. That the Bible said. Let your light. It means if you let the food or your name, it never said let the food or your name shine before the people. It never said let the school where you go shine before the people. It never said let your bank account shine before the people. It never said make your color shine before the people. Let your light, the light. So when people speak, me, Marvin Edgar, I can see your light different from your darkness. Me know the evil one them. And evil is relative. Evil is relative. Yeah, man. Who made good and evil? Who is the creator of good and evil? This might shock one or two people, you know. Who is the creator of good and evil? God. And I see in the Bible you read, it tell you that God created good and evil. Some Christians would never sacrifice that. My God, no, create no evil. Well, that is how you get what is called freedom of choice. That is what you got, that's why you get freedom of choice. Why was evil created? Couldn't God create good only? If God had created good only, then again, you would not have had the freedom or the free will to choose. You wouldn't have had the freedom to choose. The free will. Because you would have only known good. True. So if we're gonna talk about the creation story and this concept and why God did one and why God never sit down beside nobody and tell them why he did what he did. All of us, based on the books where the Europeans them give if you read, based on the books where Europeans gave us to read and tell us say, I saw he go and I this you fi do. We have to just live by it. And we give our own opinion. And a man say X or a woman say Y. And we've all been in this little circle. But you see, when you learn and you step outside the bottle, this is the bottle. It's when time it cork bust off. It's when the cork bust off and you get to jump out and look and say, blow. So all these years I want buckle with another dog. All these years I want buckle with that. But you see the water in the bottle is representing the whole world. You see the little dropper come out? You see the little dropper come out? And then the people become the 1% of the world. The little dropper come out, become the 1%, where them control everything. And them laugh after you. They don't serve the God where you serve. They don't. They really don't. They don't. The 1% wealthy people, them not serve the God where you serve. Go read about the Rockefellers. The Rockefellers. And dirty thinking Bill Gates. And Mark Zuckerberg and the other drunk of them. And Elon Musk. You think they're busy with you and your church? They don't give a shit about that. Anything they do is facade. Them actually want uno to think that they are with you. So they just casually talk about your God. But behind closed doors, the sacrifices that these people offer is not to your God. You best believe that shit. The sacrifices that they offer is not to your God. And this is why you have to have a rebellious team of people who we're not concerned about life or death. We're concerned about here and now and fighting for what is right. Yeah, man, true. That's what we're concerned about. We're concerned about setting the thing right. I know based on how I was designed and how I was created, I was never created to be evil. But it doesn't mean that I don't have evil in me. I was not designed to be evil, but it doesn't mean that evil is not in me, or what you would consider evil. What you would consider evil is not necessarily evil, or it might be a necessary evil. A necessary evil to bring about a change. Just a minute. Yes, Mama?
Can we watch the other movie that's playing? Paw Patrol movie while you guys go? Spider-Man.
Your mommy said that it's showing the same time?
She says she thinks so.
Okay.
If it is?
No. Because we want to be there to ensure that you people, you cannot leave. No. We'll take you there another day. Okay, so that we can be inside the movie theater to ensure that you people are on the best behavior. You, your friends, all on. Okay? So we're not going to watch a movie while you guys are in another theater. Your children. Okay? And we want to be there. All right? All right, mama. So yes, you can go to the movies, but we have to be there. Good. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. So, wanted to go see Spider-Man, but children are not allowed. So my daughter now, she come and inquire if they can go watch the children's movie while we are watch Spider-Man movie. I use them one use their head. Then me if you could make my little pitney them in our movie theater by themselves while me in our another movie theater and have a clue what go on for 1.5 hour, almost 2 hours them by themselves. You must be mad to rat it. Did you really think me not gonna do that? No, I'm not in Panama. I'm in the Bahamas. You can't track me, because slippery bad. I just couldn't be there somewhere else. Yeah, man. As a blink me down Jamaica too. Yeah, they got again. Yeah. Yeah, man. I have to move. I have to keep moving. She acts nicely. Of course she acts nicely. And then we have to think on the spot. All right. That was an intermission. So I want to say the last thing to everybody who's here. So the petition that is coming out, I want to be known as the leader who tried to do things the right way. I don't want to lead a revolt in the country without not trying the right approach first. Petitions are powerful. Whether you like it or not, they're powerful. And you hear what I say? We are up against demonic forces. We are up against demonic forces of the highest, darkest realm possible. Hear me? But if there is evil, there is also good. Because this world has two things. Right and wrong. Up and down. Yeah? Boy and girl. You know, hear what I say? Everything is just two. You either can talk or you're dumb. You either can see or you're blind. You either can hear or you're deaf. You know, hear what I say? You either can breathe the life or you're dead. And that, the entire world, duality, thank you very much. The entire build-up of our very existence is based on two, always. You see, anything in between, yeah man, somebody said, no, as a matter of fact, I'm going to pin your comment. You see, anything in between, and the very Bible, let me give you a real scripture that actually sanctions or supports what I am saying. In the Bible says God prefers that we be what? But we either be hot or cold. But if you're lukewarm, which is in the flipping middle, you know, cold, you know, hot, him say, I'm going to spew you out of mouth. Because you're insipid. You taste bad. It does half. You either be bad or you be good. And Father God can work with you. Because the entire world is built. Is flipping built on two. Duality. Somebody said that is the word. Of course it is. You either be hot or you're cold. If you're lukewarm, you want to spew you out of his mouth. Insipid. Taste. Whenever drinks some lukewarm tea, tastes bad. It tastes bad. Is that? But you can drink the same tea if you have ice in there and it's cool. Nice beverage, iced tea. And then you have tea, which is it's hot. But you see when it lukewarm, like you know, hot You know, cold. It just, it tastes bad. Same like the he, she. Like the he, she. You can't be. It's either you're a male or a flipping female. And I don't care who wants to be offended. The truth is always going to be an offense. You cannot be no damn in between. In a walk, it creates confusion. It detracts. It takes away. It breaks down. It wrong. It friggin' wrong. Yeah. And for me, if you choose to be lukewarm or different or in the middle, I think that you should keep those things to yourself. So when I look at a girl, I'm say, baby, you know, I love you. She say, but you just told me you can't love me. I say, baby, love have levels. And then I start spit out things. You have vileo. You have agape. Yeah, you have to know your wording. You have to know your thing. You have to know your thing you can't do. And she said, no, but me not love you, but me like you. I said, no, keep your lukewarm shit to yourself. Don't bring that over here, sir. You either hate me, and the same Bible tell you again, you're either with me or you're against me. There's several scriptures to support this for the Christian people, you know. You have to know the word and be practical, man. Yeah, man, words are spell. Yeah, that is true, Flawless. Of course. Words are spell. Come the man. So if you are looking for a relationship around likeness and not love, then you're going to get likeness, you're going to get lukewarm love. You're going to get lukewarm things. So today I'm on the phone with them, I'm going to chat to you again the next 2 months because it thing lukewarm. But when we really into you, Jesus Christ, every 5 minutes, what happened? You good? yeah. And if me not like you, me just not touch you, me not talk to you. Alright? So here I go on. I probably will be on later. I have to run. I have to run. My love for you. Big up on yourself. And we're going to talk later. I have to run. So later I'm going to be on. I'll talk to you guys later. And make sure it's on the boat, yeah? Alright.